Commander Kareem.
My directions were clear?
Yeah, there's not much I can't find. Alex.
Shadow himself.
Welcome, Graves.
Heard you died in a tank in South America.
Well, I wasn't in that tank. What else you heard?
We're fighting our own battles here. We have no time for rumors.
Farah, I have always liked your style. Respect.
You've been helpful to our cause.
You can thank General Shepard for that.
Been a minute since we heard from the general.
Well, he's been, occupied.
War is everywhere.
Ain't that the truth? Battle plan.
Al-Mazrah.
Russians are in country.
Yeah, Coney Group. Whew. Right in your backyard.
What do you propose?
Striking while the iron's hot.
Before they move into Waziristan?
We combine forces. Send Coney packing back to Moscow.
I like the sound of that.
Good. Let's unleash the beast then, shall we?
Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is scroll down and go all the way over to private match. Okay, once you're in private match, we're gonna create a private match. Make sure you press that again. We're gonna select the mode team deathmatch. Okay, we're gonna let that load up. It's gonna take a couple of seconds. Okay, and then we're gonna scroll over to game setup. Once we're in game setup, you wanna make sure your map is on shipment. So we're gonna scroll all the way over to shipment because we want a small map, not too many places to run. Then we're gonna scroll over to game rules. Game rules, we're gonna change the time limit to 45 minutes. I went a little bit too far. We're gonna go down to score limit and we're gonna increase that to 500 points, okay? On team, you're gonna scroll down to radar always on and we're gonna put that on constant. That's basically meaning that your UAV is going to be on the entire time. You're going to be able to identify where your enemies are, so you're not going to have to run around looking for anybody. You're going to be able to identify exactly where we are because we're not working on your awareness. We're working on your ability to shoot and get your aim better. Next, we're going to go to bot setup. So we're going to scroll over to bot setup. You're going to leave the top, that's the team that you're on, the same. And we're going to scroll down to core tac. It's going to be the opposite side. And we're going to increase those bots to 6. We don't want to put too many. We're going to put the bot difficulty down 1 to recruit. Because again, this is about you getting your aim up, not about necessarily the difficulty of who you're playing against. We want to get your aim better first, then we'll worry about everything else later. So once we get that, we're going to back out of that, back out again to the main menu, open up this window. We're going to scroll over to the settings cog and we're going to go down to controller. Now this is super important. You're going to go down to edit button layout. On edit button layout, you want to make sure your button layout preset is on tactical. Okay, after that, we're going to scroll all the way down and you're going to go to your aiming, horizontal stick sensitivity and vertical stick sensitivity, and we're going to make sure that that is on just starting off. Again, this is for our beginners, casual players, just starting off on 4. Okay, you want to make sure your ADS sensitivity multiplier is on 0.85. We're going to go over to the advanced tab, the target aim assist. We're going to leave that off for now. When we're playing in actual multiplayer gameplay, DMZ, Warzone, you want to make sure you have that on. But for now, just for the sake of this, we're going to leave that off. Aim assist type, we're going to leave that on default. Third person ADS correction type, put that on assist. Aim response curve type, dynamic, ADS sensitivity multiplier focus on 0.85. We're going to go down to the input dead zone. I believe this is the last part, and you could basically mirror this. I'm going to leave this on the screen for a minute while I'm talking. The left and right stick minimum, we're going to put that on 0.05. This basically limits any kind of drift your controller may have. The left and right stick max, we're going to leave that on 0.95, and the L2 and R2 button dead zone, we're going to leave that on 0. Some people put it on 0.01, anywhere between that and 0.05. It basically increases the response time of your controller when you aim down and when you fire your weapon. You might have gotten into gunfights every now and then and noticed that when you shot your gun, you felt like you had to drop on somebody but they killed you first. It's because your controller did not respond as quickly as theirs did. So you want to keep that low so that as soon as you put any type of pressure on your controller, it either aims down, responds quickly, or it fires the gun quickly, so you could get that shot off just as quick as your opponents do. So now we're going to go to the graphics menu. I'm speaking really quick, I'm trying to get to the gameplay. So the weapon motion blur, we're going to turn that off. That's the only thing we're going to touch in this menu. We're going to go back to the main menu. Everything is set up and we're going to start the match. Okay, so you're going to choose your loadout of choice, whatever it is that you want to get better with. That's the gun that you choose. And then for the first 250 kills, the first limit that we have, you're just going around, you're just aiming down targets and you're trying to work on your aim without the aim assist on. It's all about working on your aim. So you're going to notice it's going to be a little difficult to aim, a little harder than usual. You're going to die, you're going to get shot. You might say, oh, this is going to recruit, how am I getting killed on difficult? It's not about that, it's about you working on your aim. So if you can get your aim down pat with the aim assist off, just imagine how it's going to be once you have that bad boy turned back on. Go through the 250 kills, and take notice to, if you're aiming low, if you're getting shots in the ankle, legs, midsection, stomach, chest, headshots. You want to notice, pay attention to everywhere. Pay attention to if your aim is going a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right. You want to take notice on everything and just make adjustments. One of my things that I do wrong all the time, that I really need to still make corrections on, is I aim way too low. I'm always aiming, I feel like, at the midsection or the left. As you see now, like I'm shooting, everything is pretty much, I want to say, right below the chest cavity. I'm trying to tweak it so that I aim a little bit higher. So again, if you need cover, again, this is why we have the UAV, the radar on constant, because if you need to reload, you can take a little break to reload your gun. And again, you see me, I'm aiming low. I want to make sure I get that higher. We're just going to keep going around, aiming. Again, we're going to get killed. That's all right. You want to notice how fast you're responding when you spot enemies. If you're aiming low, you're going left, you're going right. You want to tweak that and just get to 250 kills. Try and aim as high as you can. See, my aim is starting to get a little higher when I'm killing them. And I don't want to forget, definitely don't want to forget, we're not using any of the kill streaks. We're not using any of your lethals. You have, I should have said this in the beginning, but you can have a stem. The stem is the only thing I'm going to allow you to use is your stem. But we're not killing anybody with any. Everything is all you and your aim. That's it. So now, until we reach 250, we're going to play with the sensitivity on 6. And we're going to try and tweak everything and make sure that we're aiming high. You want to try and get as many headshots as you can. Make sure you're dying out to me. I'm still going low. That one was a little higher. Okay, so once you reach your 250, you're gonna go back to the main lobby, go over to game setup, go back to game rules. Now we're going to lower the score point limit to 100 points. We're gonna go all the way over to the end to the gameplay tab. We're gonna scroll down to headshots only. This is what's gonna get us the best aim that we can possibly get. This is gonna push us to that next level. Okay, so now for the third round, you're gonna select your loadout of choice again, but this time we're gonna go into the settings real quick, and we are going to turn that aim assist on now. Now you should see a drastic change in your get these kills. We still have everything on headshot only. Excuse me, I should have led with that. Everything is on headshots only, but the aim assist is on this time. So we're gonna go around, get 250 kills, and get the aim assist on. And you're gonna notice that your aim is exponentially better. We're just gonna go around. Just take notice when you're aiming too low. Even if you're not getting necessarily all headshots, you're gonna notice that your aim is definitely higher and you're killing much quicker. This is gonna frustrate everybody that you play in Warzone and multiplayer to the point that they're gonna think you're cheating. They're gonna say, how the hell is he getting headshots and killing me so fast every time he shoots me? And it's because you done conditioned yourself to stop aiming low and aim high with the aim assist off. Now you got the aim assist on. You're looking like a cheater out here. Alright, now for the last round, we're going to go back to the game setup, custom rules. We're going to go over to gameplay, and we're going to turn the headshots only off, meaning that anywhere you shoot is going to be a kill, but we should have conditioned ourselves to be shooting from the neck up. Even if you hit high torso, it's still better than what we've been shooting at before. We're going to get back into the main lobby. We're going to load this game up, and we're going to watch how quickly and easily we are getting these kills.
That was dodgy.
I'm expecting thank you cards. You're gonna notice how much quicker you're killing people, how many kills you're getting, how higher you're shooting, how many headshots you're getting in each game. I'm expecting thank you cards, y'all. Telling you, you're gonna see it. So now after all that training, I want you to get out of this lobby, go back up, let's go to quick play, go to your filters, make sure your team deathmatch is on, take all free for all. We want to put it on any map that got the opportunity to give us a lot of time to get a high number of kills. We're going to put on team deathmatch, domination, kill confirm, hardpoint, and let's do drop zone 2, grind is a good one. Those, I think, 6. So we're going to keep those, and we're going to start this up, let it find us a match. Okay, so we're in Strat playing Drop Zone is the game mode. I've never played Strike before. This map just came out with the new Season 5 release. So after all that training, let's go out here and just see how we do. Able to finish with 29 kills, more kills than anybody on my team. I would say that everything that I've shown you in this video, all the training, everything I've been working on is a success. Let me know in the comments how you did. Let me know if you shot improve, anything that we should tweak, anything we should do better. Until next time, peace.